Hi girls, this is example 6. A ship P is sailing due east at a speed of 16 km per hour when another ship Q, which is due north of P at a distance of 10 km from it, starts at a speed of 12 km per hour and sails towards southwards. Find the velocity of Q relative to P. What is the least distance apart that Q will attain from P, and how long after starting will it attain it? Now we are going to consider the motion of Q relative to P. In your diagram, QB represents the velocity of the ship Q and QA represents the reversed velocity of the ship P. Since we are going to consider both the velocities in a single point, actually the original velocity given as 16 km per hour for the ship P, the velocity given is 16 km per hour in the direction eastwards, but we are considering the reverse velocity, so the direction given in your diagram is QA, which is towards western direction, and we are drawing a perpendicular line from P to QR dash, where N is the foot of the perpendicular, and let the angle BQR is equal to theta. Then the respective velocity of Q is the resultant of QB, that is the velocity of Q, and QA, that is the reversed velocity of P. And we are going to consider the relative velocity of Q, which is represented by QR. Relative velocity is nothing but the resultant velocity, and already you know the formula. The resultant velocity is equal to root of v1 squared plus v2 squared when v1 v2 are perpendicular to each other. Here 12 and 16 are perpendicular to each other, therefore using the formula we are getting the relative, that is resultant velocity, as root of 12 squared plus 16 squared, which is equal to 20. And from the triangle QRB, we are going to calculate what is sine theta and cos theta. Sine theta is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse, which is 16 by 20, which is 4 by 5, and cos theta is equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse, that is 12 by 20, which is equal to 3 by 5. Now we are going to consider the triangle QNP in your diagram. Sin theta is equal to QNP. Here 90 degrees is at the point N, so QP is the hypotenuse. We are going to consider what is cos theta and sin theta. Cos theta is equal to QN by QP, and sin theta is equal to PN by QP. So sin theta is equal to PN by PQ, which is implies PN is equal to PQ sin theta, which is equal to PQ is in between distance, that is 10, and sin theta already we got as 4 by 5. On simplifying that, we are getting sin theta as 8. And cos theta is equal to not sin theta 8, PN is 8. Cos theta is equal to Qn by PQ, which implies Qn is equal to PQ cos theta, which is equal to 10 into cos theta already we calculated as 3 by 5. So 10 into 3 by 5, which is equal to 6, that is Qn is equal to 6. Therefore the minimum distance between the ships P and Q is Pn, which is equal to 8 km. Now we are going to calculate what is the time. Time taken is equal to distance by velocity, which is equal to distance is Qn and the velocity is 20. So 6 by 20, which is equal to 3 by 10 hours. 3 by 10 hour.